Saturday. Today I am just going to film my day. I'm going to do like a little weekend in my life. I have not an intense weekend. I actually have a pretty chill weekend. Today is my nephew's 2nd birthday, so that's really exciting. That's taking place at my parents' house. So I was in charge of making the gluten-free, dairy-free cupcakes for that because I'm gluten and dairy-free, and there's a couple other people in our family who are. So my top priority today after I eat breakfast is I need to frost them with the chocolate frosting, and then I have these very sweet little cake toppers that we're going to put on top. Well, cupcake toppers that we're going to put on top. So we're looking forward to doing that, and that's the plan. Some packages. I have no idea who they're from or what they are. People have been buying off of my baby registry, so I'm thinking maybe someone could have just shipped stuff here. Oh, it totally is. So this is actually from Joe's aunt and uncle. All right, this is the Tiny Twinkle changing pad. I'll have this linked. It has like the little like waterproof zip up pouch here, little place for the wipes to go. And obviously it folds out and you can change the baby. And I just loved this pattern. It has pink, blue, and purple in it. It's kind of universal for either gender. These teether toys, oh my goodness, my nephew is obsessed with this. He's teething. How old is he? He's 4 months right now, one of my nephews, and he's teething so badly, and all he does is chew on this toy. If you give this to him, it's like, yes. So, I'll take it out so you can see it a little bit better. It looks like this, and on the ends it has either like, I don't know, kind of like a bristle or even just like a little texture for them to chew on, and it feels really good on their little gums when they're trying to break little teeth. So that's super cute. It's from Joe's sister, Glamami Postpartum Recovery Essentials Kit. It comes with a peri bottle, cooling spray, disposable underwear, postpartum pads, 2 reusable hot and cold packs, and cooling pad liners. I'm very excited. Not excited per se, but this is going to be a lifesaver. Here's the thing, guys. We're planning on cloth diapering this baby. She sent me a whole pack of the Alva Baby cloth diapers in all these different colors. Look at that. Oh my gosh. I will have these linked as well. But they are the ones with all of the snaps so that they can fit from your newborn baby all the way up to, I think it's like 2 years old. But it has the slide-in inserts. All my research and the people I've talked to, that's kind of been the consensus that the slide-in inserts are their favorite. But I know people like all different kinds of cloth diapers. We're going to try it out, and if we hate it, we will get a different kind. But that's what we chose, going off of what we have heard. Oh, so beautiful. Look at that. I love the little wooden clip and the silicone beads with the wooden beads here. It's just so beautiful. I just feel like I had a little like baby birthday party. That was literally so fun. I'm running out of time. It's 11:15. I still have to frost those cupcakes. Let's get going. I'm gonna ice the cupcakes, just put the frosting on top, and then I'm going to leave them in this Tupperware container and bring them to my parents' house where I'll put the sprinkles on and then the little truck toppers, which I don't know if I showed you guys the truck toppers yet. Hang on. They just look like that. The frosting turned out really good. I just went for like a swirly look. So now I also have a pedestal I'm putting him on. I have to head out and I realize I don't even have his gift wrapped. So it's a little unfortunate because part of his gift isn't here yet, but I have 2 things for him and the other thing will come hopefully later this week. It's one of those little like airplanes that can like launch into the air. And then we also got him a little ukulele. I have to wrap this and write him a note really fast.
Baby Tom Brady.
Okay, it is much later. I'm back from the party. It was a huge hit. My nephew had such a nice time. 7:30 p.m. Joe should be home from work very soon. I think we're just gonna have a really simple dinner. I am thinking I'm just gonna make some mashed potatoes, some sweet potatoes, and just roast up a couple hot dogs. We almost never have hot dogs, and I'm just trying to think of something like quick and easy that I can make tonight since it is so late and I didn't take any meat out of the freezer to thaw or anything. So I'm just gonna make a couple of hot dogs for us.
Stem. I also don't think this is a type of plant you put in the corner because it's so...
Okay, good morning. It is the next day. Oh, you almost fell. It is rather dreary today and cold, just like it was yesterday, but that just means we get to dress in cozy clothes and stay inside and do fun stuff in here. I think it will clear up a bit more later and I'll be able to go for a walk, which will be really nice. I was thinking I need to redo my nails today, and I have all of my different nail options. There's not that many, but there's a few. I don't usually paint my nails with normal nail polish. I like to do dip nail polish. I have a couple kits, but since being pregnant, my dip nail polish specifically says on the packaging that it's not good for when you're pregnant, that you shouldn't use it when you're pregnant. So I'm just honoring that and not doing it, even though I don't really super know the reason why. I'm kind of feeling like I will either do this purple because it's just so pretty, or this like shimmery color. So I'm gonna try this one. I've also heard that Olive and June is actually more of a safer nail polish brand. I don't know if that's true, but I'm gonna do this one and we'll see how it turns out. Subtle, but they turned out all right. I tried to be fancy and do like a flower, but it just looks kind of funny, but we did our best. Lunch today, I'm just having a grilled cheese with gluten-free bread and the Daya cheese and this smoothie here. It is a really simple smoothie, just bananas, cocoa powder, oats for a little bit of protein, almond milk, and peanut butter. So it's delicious. It almost can taste like a milkshake. So yeah, simple lunch, really yummy though. All right, we're in the room that will eventually be baby's nursery. I wanted to show you guys, Joe picked up some newborn baby cloth diapers, and I have yet to see them. I don't know what they look like. Apparently the patterns are really, really cute, and I'm very excited. I'm also really glad that we decided to get some newborn ones. Joe actually found them and got them for me. I didn't think about this, but even though the cloth diapers that I showed you in an earlier clip, they're technically for newborns, like you can put your newborn in them. Depending on how big your newborn is, if they're very small, from what I understand, it can be hard because they can leak through because the diaper's just a little bit too big if you have a very small baby. So having newborn size cloth diapers might just be a smart move. And if we don't end up using them, that's okay. But anyways, I'm very excited. I'm gonna look in here and see what we got. Okay, very cute and definitely more newborn sized, very much so. Okay, we have this pretty teal one. Okay, look at this size comparison. So like obviously this one, and I'll do probably a longer segment on cloth diapers eventually when I'm a little more versed in them, but obviously these clip up and this can clip onto this flap and it does condense smaller. All right, so here it is all clipped up to the smallest size compared to the newborn. The newborn is still smaller and it just won't be as bulky under their clothes, and I'm very excited about this. The brand is Thirsties. We have this cute teal one, this white one, this patterned one. Oh, it's like a little woodland creature one. Oh, I see these even snap to be even smaller. I didn't realize that. Wow. So these can get to be really tiny. You can snap them all the way up. It has little deer and foxes and mushrooms, some dinos. And last but not least, oh, very cute, little birds. So yeah, now we're all prepped. I'm just gonna have to obviously wash them all and stuff them all before baby comes, which I have time before I have to do that. They'll be a little bit smaller for the little tiny baby that we're gonna be welcoming so soon. So yay! Okay, so I just got off a FaceTime call with my best friend. She's still back at college. We haven't had a phone call chat in way too long. So it was so good to catch up with her and to talk with her again. I did go on my walk. I didn't think to film any of it, but it was really a good walk. Honestly, actually, it was a little bit stressful. I took my dog with me and she kind of was like wired the entire time. She also pooped exactly in front of a mailbox, so that just stunk because I didn't have a bag with me. So yes, I was squatting down in front of this house with sticks, trying to poke the fresh poop onto the stick and move it into like away from the mailbox so that when the person comes, they don't step in the poop when they're trying to get their mail, because that would just ruin my entire day. I don't want to do that to somebody else. Anyways, walk was just kind of like too eventful. It was not peaceful and calming, but we're back now. I'm kind of thinking I'm going to take a little journaling break and then I'm going to get dinner started. And I'll take you guys along with me for that. Probably one of my absolute favorite meals ever. Okay, it's honestly freezing out there. I'm over it. So good. I'm gonna eat this and finish up watching Long Bright River and wait for Joe to get home. Okay, I am all tucked into bed, ready to sleep. It was a good weekend. It was a very chill weekend. I just did home things and I'm glad you came along with me, so stick around